Hello my dear friends, today we speak about Solar Return Horoscope. We make transits chart at the day of solar return when Sun is returning to natal position. Yeah, it can happen not exactly at the day of your birth, basically. It can happen a little bit earlier, for example, one day earlier or one day later of your birth, basically. Sun is returning at the same degree when your natal sun in horoscope. For example, he is 24th degree of Scorpio, yeah? So when transiting sun is returning to natal position, we are making this transits chart. So basically, this is indication what will be done, what person go through this year, his personal year, because when the sun returns to natal position, it's person's individual new year starting, basically. Yeah, it's not 1st January of the next year. No, it's the day of your birth when your personal new year starting. So basically, as you see black, these are the planets in Natal chart. Red ones, these are the planets, position of the planets, transiting position of the planets on the date of solar return. Okay, so we are interpreting the position of transiting planets in houses of horoscope. These are the houses of solar horoscope. These are the houses, black ones, of natal chart. We will interpret, for example, first house in solar horoscope, at what natal house its position occurs. Yeah, this will be very significant interpretation. Okay, also the position of ascendant, very important. The position of MC, yeah, it's cuspid of 10th house of horoscope, very important. The position of the sun in what natal solar horoscope it occurs to happen. These are very, very important things, because these are situation, the most important, which the person will go through this year. So this is the solar horoscope of the person for the year 2017-2018. This is the year when this person lost her husband, basically. So this is the year when huge losses occurs. So you can see why it all happened and how it indicates in solar horoscope. We will go through all this. Okay, let's start with the ascendant. As you see, red one, this is the ascendant for this year, for the solar year, for this person exactly. The projection of solar ascendant into particular house of the birth chart emphasizes the sphere of life which will become the most important for this person. What will most worry or affect a person? What will be the most significant for this person? The ascendant in the sign gives additional info referring to attitudes toward everyday life of the year. So ascendant here comes to 10th house of horoscope, yeah, and in Aquarius. If ascendant in Aquarius, actually the person by ascendant is in Gemini, as you see, yeah. Aquarius is just the ascendant, it's like behavior of this person for the year 2017-2018, yeah. So when solar ascendant is in Aquarius, this is a great time to look to the future and make important decisions based on past experiences. The person loves independence in this year, yeah, which encourages this person to express his individuality in some unique way. Also, Uranus is the ruler of Aquarius, and the position of Uranus in natal chart will show in which way the person is supposed to express his personality this year. Yeah. Also, the person might find allies or people with the same mindset this year. The people that inspired by the same idea, project or plan. So this person will find good friends and allies this year, because Aquarius is all about finding the same mindset people, yeah, allies and friends. So let's have a look in what house of horoscope, I mean first houses comes. So the Ascendant and the first house of Solar horoscope beginning at 10th house of Natal chart, yeah, of the birth chart. It means that new high position at work may be offered. The person's status or career might change dramatically this year. Yeah, 10th house of horoscope is our goals of life, it's our career, it's our ambition, but status as well. This year, when this person lost her husband, so basically we can see that it's seen, yeah, the changes of the status, of course, new work perspectives, of course, that what happened already in real life. This already happened the past year, it's already in the past, so we can see how events of that year actually played by the solar horoscope, and we will see how it's all seen here. Also, when first house of horoscope starting in the 10th house of natal chart, it means life goals are changing at all. So person sees her ambition absolutely different, her status absolutely different, life goals absolutely different this year. And if we interpret women solar horoscope, it may be year of divorce or year when she is losing her husband physically, yeah, so it's like her husband is passing away or just leaves her or just divorce happened. That's what happened when first house of horoscope in women horoscope puts on 10th house of horoscope in natal chart. What we see, Neptune in first house of horoscope. What is Neptune? The characteristics of this planet. It means it's actually Pisces energy. It's emerging into occult sciences, in esoteric sciences. Some conscious is more important. Insight, intuition is working 100%, 200%. So the process which happens inside of the person are more important. So it's basically like she wants to withdraw of active life, of just everyday activity or whatsoever. She needs some time for self-isolation, yeah, for meditation, for rethinking, for listening to her feelings, for her intuition. That's what it happens. But also the person thinks about spiritual developments. She's talking to universe, why it all happened to me, yeah, why I'm losing my husband, in what circumstances, etc., etc. So yes, Neptune in first house, it's often means diving into mystical process. It's acquiring knowledge of occult and esoteric sciences. Intuition is significantly enhanced. Insight and foresights are possible. For people of art, this position might indicate that it's beginning of some creative project. Perhaps the beginning of activities related to character of this planet. Maybe person starts to learn psychology or music, for example. But if Neptune in hard aspect, it can be that this person might be dragged into world of illusions, of withdrawal of real life. It's maybe dependencies like alcohol dependency, depression, withdrawal from active life. Second house of horoscope starts in 11th house of birth chart. It indicates that this year a person revises the ways of earning or the amount of spending. Perhaps the bulk of the expenses go to the needs of friends, because 11th house of horoscope, it's our friends, it's our fans, it's our allies, it's our team, yeah, creative team, etc., etc. Might be person spends a lot of time for friends or for fans, or vice versa. Person can get some money as help from friends, yeah. Also, this year person actively outlines plans on how to earn and spend money in future, yeah, because 11th house of horoscope is the plans for future as well. So if second house, solar house, yeah, happens in 11th house of birth chart, it means I'm making you plans how I'm going to earn, how I'm going to spend, because the second house of horoscope is showing our resources, yeah, this year what will happen to resources. That's what solar second house will show. As you see, Uranus falls into second solar house, which means Uranus is spontaneity. It's not very good actually for second house, because we are spending in spontaneous way or we are earning in spontaneous way. So money comes absolutely unexpectedly and goes absolutely unexpectedly. So much depends on the aspects. If Uranus in hard aspects from other planets, it means person might lose a lot of money absolutely unexpectedly. But we can see here that Uranus in with no any aspect. So basically chances 50-50. Unexpected money might come this year, unexpected money might be spent this year. That's what happened with Uranus, because Uranus is spontaneity. It's absolutely something spontaneous, unexpected things. Also, second house of horoscope is our not only resources but health as well. So please be aware, if something like this happens in your solar chart, it means some unexpected events might happen to your health, because second house is resources and health is also kind of like resource that a person have. So it might be like sharp health problems, yeah, in case if there are hard aspects towards Uranus, maybe some trauma or rapid cause illnesses like maybe heart attack or stroke, if there are hard aspects towards Uranus, or appendicitis, for example, or problems with gallbladder, something like this. But also in supportive aspect, Uranus can give a major acquisition, for example, a car or purchase of the house or some big assets coming this person way. Well, third house. will show how this year this person will communicate towards others. Yeah, so the third house of horoscope will tell about intellectual capacity of person, about his ability to make acquaintances, communicate, negotiate, and find necessary information. Third house of this person, of the solar, comes to 12th house in Natal Chart. 12th house is seclusion, isolation, meditation, being in secluded area, or doing something while hidden from people's eyes, etc., in secretive ways, etc. So this year favors the study in secret sciences. So if you study, if you dig information, which third house is all about, it will be in occultism, in esoteric sciences, astrology, spiritual development. The person himself can make mysterious trips, dig in occult and esoteric sciences, or receive information from hidden sources. Okay, so maybe through meditation, maybe through hypnosis. Anyway, learning mysterious skills, practicing will occur best of all in isolation from everyday life. So person will try to be in isolation from his circle of acquaintances and friends. The person, as we know, yeah, I know this person already, of course, she tried to have secluded life, yeah, not to speak to people much or whatsoever. She needed time for grieving, basically, yeah, because this year that's what will happen. That's what happened. She lost her husband. Okay, fourth house represents family, house of this person, yeah. Many astrologers compare fourth house to roots, feeling of belonging to family, to clan, to nation, to country, what gives person stability and confidence. Fourth house of horoscope starts in 12th house of birth chart, which means some, how to say, sad things will happen into family. This is the first indication that there will be some losses in family, because 12th house is secrets, medical condition happening, some isolation, grief, meditation, and yes, diving into occult and esoteric sciences and mystic sciences as well. It's touch for divine, it's touch for parallel worlds, it's a touch for something which is beyond human existence. That's what 12th house of horoscope. When 4th house is coming to 12, it's the first indication there will be losses in families. Also, we can see that white moon, we say it's like a basically guardian angel, comes in 4th house of horoscope. It means that the person will go through this bad experience of losses with the help of divine forces. So basically guardian angel will look after this person, so she will go through losses in one piece, basically. That's what will happen. Okay, and I know this happened already, so yes, we can see that it works. I mean, solar horoscope shows absolutely very, very exact what happened that year. So this is the actually map of the events that happened that year in the life of that person. 5th house of horoscope. When we interpret 5th house of solar horoscope, 5th house is responsible for creative self-expression, yeah, for love, adventures, for children as well. So 5th house shows what exactly brings this person joy, what is joyful in his life, yeah, what inspires, where this person finds inspiration. Fifth house of solar horoscope, in the first house of natal chart, what means that person's creative energy is enhanced, allowing this person to create a masterpiece in his field. This year is very favorable for people of art. So if the person in some art profession, this will be the year of creating something very important masterpiece in his life, basically. Also, new love might happen this year, yeah. Sensuality and desire for love experiences increases. When confirmed by other indicators at home, the other methods of prognosis, we can talk about conception even. No, it didn't happen within this person, but in generally, when fifth house of horoscope comes to first house of natal chart, it means we need some other indications as well, that conception might happen, birth of a child might happen, pregnancy might happen. Or this might indicate that state of mind or things or life of children of this exactly person is very, very important for this person this year, yeah? Because first house is actually personality. It's the most important house for every person, yeah? It person himself, yeah? So when creativity, joy comes to first house, everything which connects it for fifth house, which is love, which is children, which is creation, is the utmost important things for this person this year. Also, sixth house of horoscope. Sixth house will show our responsibilities, our duties, our everyday routine life, yeah? So sixth house in solar horoscope will show how we will fulfill our duties of everyday life during this year. So within this solar horoscope, sixth house comes to second house in birth chart. It means it might actually be position that indicate retirement or exception from duties, because second house is our resources, money, etc. Also, it might be that the person is looking for new earnings, new sources of income, or some remote work in internet, for example, or transition to self-employment, something like this. Then let's go to see seventh house of horoscope. Seventh house will indicate the partners of individual, yeah. How individual is able to establish relationship with them. This house is also associated with competitors and open enemies. So the seventh house of horoscope will show what will happen to partners this year and how this person will make a new relationship or partnership this year. When seventh house of horoscope comes to fourth house in natal chart, it means the main social circle of a person is made of members of his family. So basically the partners will be basically members of the family this year. There is no way to break out of the circle. Also, this year is favorable for legalization of social partnerships. So, if, for example, for the people who are just cohabit together, yeah, who are in social, for example, partnership, it will be fantastic year if marriage will happen, if they legalize their relationship, basically. Also, it might indicate that spouse is very active about like buying property together, because fourth house of horoscope, it's our family, home, house itself, yeah, land as well. Also, partner might participate in buying furniture, for example, for the house, or some repairment in the house. Or fourth house, it's also like senior age relatives or whatsoever. So it might be like cooperation with people or relatives of senior age. What happened exactly for this person? This person interacted a lot with relatives of her passed away husband, deceased husband. Basically, she had to make arrangements for burying her husband and for organizing memorial, etc., etc. So all the relatives, of course, from both sides were invited. So it was a lot of interaction while organizing burying, funeral process. As we see that Mars transiting Mars in 7th house of horoscope. What does it mean? Mars is our it's our inner soldier, basically, yeah, protecting us from any adverse things which might happen to the person, yeah. It's also our motivation, it's our anger, but it's also our irritation and anger and how we are protecting ourselves and what is ours, basically. When Mars comes to 7th house in solar chart, it means disagreements with partners, quarrels and disputes. Also, 7th house, it's interaction with public as well, yeah. So Mars is our activity, yeah. So this also might mean that person will go out in public. She will be, for example, active in consultation work or work with clients. This year also will be favorable for concluding contracts, agreements, signing contracts if Mars in good aspects. And we can see that there are good only aspects. So if good aspects, it means collaborations, making new partnerships, making new contracts, agreements, very active work in consulting business, in work with clients. If there are bad aspects, square or opposition from other planets towards Mars, it will be like disagreements, quarrels and disputes. Also, when we are talking specifically of women's solar horoscope, it means that new men might come, new acquaintance might come into this person's life, yeah. Also, Mars will show who this person will have conflicts with. So basically, we are looking at the aspects from other planets, but also we are looking at the Mars in Natal Chart. Natal Chart is in 5th house of horoscope. So 5th house is showing our children or our people who we love, our lovers, basically. So if there are bad aspects towards Mars, it might indicate that it will be quarrels with our beloved ones or with children this year. But in this case, it was all good aspects, so it's only indicates that it's activity, very strong activity into partnership house, which means active work with clients, consultations. I know this person is giving consultations to other people, so it was increasing of work, increasing of clients, number of clients, new contracts, new agreements. Also, let's see what 8th house of horoscope here. In solar house. 8th house is called the house of life and death. There is no contradiction here actually, because death in the metaphysical meaning is a gateway, so it's transition into new life. So 8th house also responsible for the material values also, yeah, wills, notarial affairs, investigations, crisis, transformation, life expectancy, violent death, secrets, sex, occult practices. So it's kingdom of Scorpios. So 4 topics: life and death, sex, money, inheritance, money of other people, maybe taxes or some insurances. These things will come onto the surface, and of course emerging to occult and esoteric practices and psychology. These the topics of 8th house of horoscope. As you see, 8th house of horoscope in the solar comes to 5th house in birth chart, which is changing attitudes towards sex in general. Also, creative activities in learning esoteric and occult sciences. Also, gaining greater opportunities, even some power. Okay, for people with creative profession and pronounce 5th house of horoscope, it might be changes in career or transition to new career in some creativity. For example, if person is musician and he used to play hard rock, this year he might start to play classic music, for example. Absolutely new development of career in for art people, for people who are working on the stage or in art professions. Also, for businessmen, yeah, 5th house of horoscope, it's our speculative investments as well. It's play on forex exchange, for example, yeah. For businessmen, it might be increase in capitals, increase in business activity, profits, luck in speculations, or investment of capital as well. So if 8th house of horoscope comes into 5th, it's actually very good, but we can consider here what are the planets comes to 8th house of horoscope. Do you remember at the beginning I told you, yeah, first of all we are looking the most important thing where ascendant is, status changing, 10th house of horoscope. Then we look where sun is, what house of horoscope will be the most important, where a person will be the most active this year, what the most important thing will happen this year. 8th house of horoscope. It's transformation, it's life-changing, it's activities or things will happen, or it might be death in family. That's what might happen with 8th house of horoscope, especially if we see 1, 2, 3, 4 planets comes to 8th solar house. It will indicate only that topics of 8th house of horoscope will be the most important this year. But first, what we describe 8th house of horoscope is death. Okay, so this is the first indication that death will happen this year, when sun happens in 8th house of horoscope, of solar horoscope. Also, we will see that moon comes to 8th house of solar horoscope as well. Changes in situation at home, changes in family, transformation of family life, 8th house transformation. Also changes in taxes, in duties, in debts obligation, inheritance, profits. Yes, moon, especially with good aspects, might bring you profit and inheritance, which will happen in case of death in families. Also, changes in sexual field of life. Also, this person might worry too much, yeah. She's feeling vulnerable. She's feeling too, how to say, sensitive in the case of sex here, because 8th house of horoscope is our sexual life as well, yeah? So she will require some reliability from a perspective partner, some security. She's lacking for security and reliable partner. She is losing her husband, so she is feeling utmost fragile in position of backing up in family, basically. This is craving also for emerging in esoteric and occult sciences, trying to understand on divine level, on parallel worlds level, why all things are happening this year. What are the signs I missed, basically, yeah, indicating that this year will be like this, yeah, like year before and after, basically, like dividing your life before and after. But we can see that Venus is in 8th house of horoscope, which indicates also like inheritance if there are good aspects, yeah, in 8th house of horoscope. This is this is money of other people, and Venus and Jupiter will showing that inheritance is coming this year. Also, Venus in 8th house of horoscope, of solar horoscope, might indicate short-term sexual relationship by mutual attraction without any obligation. Yes, it happened that year. Also, it indicates changes in love relationship. Also, this is an important, memorable stage in love. Also, it might be like in existing sexual relationship, it might be like a transformation, going on to new level of sexual relationship. Also, it might indicate Venus, yeah, in 8th house of horoscope, that plastic surgery might happen this year, or cosmetic procedures, especially if there are Pluto nearby, or there are aspects with solar ascendant or ruler of ascendant in birth chart. Also, it might show lack in money transaction, resolving issues with other people's property and assets. Also, it might be indicator of receiving inheritance, as I said, or if person makes some investments this year, this investment will bring money. So it will be very profitable investments this year. Jupiter in 8th house of horoscope gives a drastic change in life. Often it's complete change of orientation in life, basically. Also, changes occult vision of the world, yeah, it's just like shaking the whole occult vision of the world with this person. Also, changes in sexual partnership as well. Break in relationship, depending on the aspects. If there are good aspects, it might be going to new level of existing sexual relationship, or absolutely new partner in life. Also, it's opportunity to work with other people's money, so it inheritance, or person might get mortgage for buying something important in his life, for example, property or something. Also, this person might have an opportunity to live on other people's expenses for a while, at least for this year. Anyway, this is bringing money into people's life if there are good aspects towards Jupiter. It's dividends, inheritance, compensation for losses, repayments of debts, etc. Or big purchases if it's in 2nd or 4th house in Natal Chart. So basically we see in Natal Chart Jupiter is the ruler of 7th house of horoscope, and it's in 7th house of horoscope. So in this case it was inheritance after her husband's death. But if Jupiter in your natal chart, for example, in 2nd house of horoscope, it might be just inheritance from relatives, or in 4th house of horoscope, inheritance from parents, or in 5th house of horoscope, like your lover gives you present, or in 7th house of horoscope, it's your husband gives you big present or big amount of money, or if your natal Jupiter in 11th house of horoscope in natal chart, it might be that your friends will give you a huge gift. So Jupiter in 8th solar house, it's a gift. It's very big gift, depending who this gift from is depending on the position of natal Jupiter in natal chart. Well, let's go to the 9th house of horoscope. Solar horoscope. 9th house is the keywords for this. It's house of education, traveling, search for ideals, connection with divine, connection with religion. 9th house is discovery of new life opportunities within this year for this person. So 9th house is coming onto 6th natal house, which means a new look at job duties, ideological disputes at work, possible work abroad, because 9th house is all about abroad and foreigners. It's far away lands, yeah. Also, 6th house of horoscope, it's our health issues as well. So this might be like a person within this year indicates maybe fasting or ascetic lifestyle or some wellness practices, or he might or she might travel. Yes, that year she traveled a lot with husband before he dies. Then husband died abroad actually, and then it was traveling again to arrange a burial, etc. Funeral, etc. Also, it may indicate influence of foreigners or foreign clinic on the state of health for person who solar house, 9th house, comes to 6th natal house within this years. And we see that Mercury comes to 9th house of horoscope. It's communication and correspondence with foreigners, telephone conversation with foreigners, of course, because death of husband happened abroad, so it was a lot of communication, of course, with foreigners to organize funeral of your husband. Also intellectual contacts with abroad, such as training, lecturing, scientific reports, participating in joint developments, discussions with foreigners, etc. In this case, it was just communication with foreign agencies to organize funeral. Also, this year will be favorable, of course, for foreign languages. Yeah, a very fruitful year actually for scientists, for teachers, philosophers, literature critics, or religious figures. Then let's continue. 10th house of horoscope. MC is the cusp of 10th house of horoscope. It's another very important position of solar horoscope. So it's ascendant, then house of Sun, and then house of MC, 10th house of horoscope. Yeah, it's like a middle of the sky. It's one of the most important fields on the soul. It symbolizes the aspiration and career ambitions for a person. Also, it's social fulfillment, recognition, success, fame, and status. That's what 10th house of horoscope and the beginning of 10th house of horoscope will show through what exactly status will be changing, ambitions of work will be changing. When solar 10th house of solar happens in 6th house of birth chart, this year will be favorable for people of subordinate position, for employees, for people who are engaged in the service sector of medicine, or people who are just making services for other people for everyday life. Also, if we are talking about health issues, 6th house of horoscope, it's health issues, it might actually indicate recovery, because MC, when it's in 6th house of horoscope, it's just like completion of something. Yeah, so this is actually a good position. But we can see that Saturn happens in 10th house of horoscope, which means Saturn is actually in very strong position, because it's a ruler of Capricorn, and Capricorn is the kingdom of 10th house of horoscope. Yeah, so basically, if Saturn is strong in your birth chart, it means that actually you might have some recognition for some project at your work. Yeah, so it's like step forward towards life goal, basically. Also, Saturn, if it's a good position in Natal chart, it's like protection and consolidation of position at work. Yeah, and if there are good aspects towards Saturn, it's like you have resilience in moving towards the goal. Yeah, slowly but surely. So this year is favorable for old projects in which a lot of work has been invested already, or the work that haven't been appreciated before. This year there is a chance that this work will be appreciated this year. If you start new projects within this year, these projects will be tested for strength. If there are hard aspects towards Saturn in 10th house of horoscope, your solar horoscope, it might be like conflicts with authorities, or very tight schedule at work, or some losses, or some difficulties at work. If there are good aspects, it's actually good. It's recognition for your work that you have already done, that haven't been appreciated before. But in women's solar horoscope, we are looking at women's solar horoscope. It might be actually the year of divorce or the year of loss of your husband, because Saturn very often in 10th house of horoscope shows the figure of husband. So also this might be a year when a person is given a very hard work with a lot of responsibilities. Yes, this person will get recognition for this work if there are good aspects towards Saturn, but it will be your responsibilities for this work, and maybe you will be on a position of manager this work. Maybe some administrative post, some serious state of your work. Maybe it might indicate like activity in some construction or some architecture project. For example, if you reconstruct your house, or it might be dentistry work even, if you decide to renew your teeth or something like this, veneers or transplants or whatever. So basically it's dentistry work might happen within this year. But if we talk about particular person here, what happened, it was loss of husband, and Saturn here just showed her that she will have a lot of more responsibilities, because she is the head of the family. She is responsible for children and for other family members here. That's it. So more responsibilities and loss of husband. Also, if Saturn in hard aspects and in 10th house in solar horoscope, it might happen that there is conflict with parents or illness of one of them. 11th house of horoscope. 11th house of solar horoscope will show what kind of friends this person might acquire this year. Yeah, it's allies, friendship, fans, and some social work, some social projects. Sometimes 11th house of horoscope showing guardian angel as well. Yeah, so it might show the guardian angel which will come to help in difficult moments. And we will see here that 11th house comes into 7th house in partnership, actually, yeah, of birth chart, which means new cooperation plans, new conclusion of contracts, agreements, fulfillments of mutual obligations. A lot of friends are helping this year. Maybe new partnership happens this year. Also, with positive indicators at home, the situation favors in advertising campaign, gaining popularity, expanding public relationship, influencing the public, or even starting political career. But what happened here exactly in this particular person's life, a lot of friends came to help this year. And yes, you can see Pluto in 11th solar house. It means tremendous assertiveness in plans and projects. Yes, the person now is the head of the family, and she wants or she doesn't want, she has to be assertive, she wants to be self-confident, she needs to behave like a very confident person, because this is the one now who is in charge for the whole family, actually, yeah. Also, Pluto comes at the north node in Natal chart. It means what happens this year, it's karma, basically, yeah. It's one of the things what supposed to happen by karma. This is this contract we signed when we came into this life, basically, because natal planets are showing the contract that we are signing when we are coming into this world. Before conceiving, actually, of this person, yeah, this person had already signed the contract, yeah. And when Pluto comes in conjunction with North House, it means some of the things which supposed to be karmic mission happening this year. Also, Pluto might indicate a very important person among friends, yeah, which comes this year. And yes, this happened, that very important friendship developed this year. Or this person actually was Plutonian personality. He might have a lot of Scorpio's energy or a lot of Plutonian energy in his own personal birth chart. And yes, that's what happened. A Scorpio man came as a friend to help this year. Also, within this year, person will have a look one more time at your philosophy, system of values, ideology, etc. That's what happens when Pluto comes at 11th house of horoscope, solar horoscope. And the last one, 12th house of horoscope. It's keys to interpretation. The keys for interpretation of this house are isolation, solitude, mystery, limitation. Monasteries, hospitals, clinics, sanatoriums, rest homes are also related to 12th house of horoscope. We see 12 houses comes to 8th house in birth chart. It's one more indication, together with 4 planets in 8th house of horoscope, that death will happen this year. But this indication also working as death indication only with other indications. So it's not necessarily will be death if there are no other indication, okay? Also, it's indicating that this year this person dived into learning esoteric and occult sciences, because 12 and 8 house of horoscope, these are both the houses of occult esoteric sciences, of spiritual development, of touching of divine, of parallel worlds, penetration into mystical process. Well, that's all I wanted to show you today, how we can see the plan for the year ahead by interpreting solar horoscope. Solar horoscope is the map of the events which will come the specific year for the person from one birthday to another birthday. For example, this person was born 16th of November, and the horoscope was made for the year from 2017 till 2018, the year when she lost her husband. Thank you for watching me. If there are any comments or you need interpreting of your solar horoscope for particular year, it might be year past or year, or it's already in future, it might be ordered as consultation. I'm Astrologer Marina McGraw, always at your service if you need any prognostic horoscopes or Natal Chart horoscopes. Thank you for watching.